Well, hello everybody. I'm so happy and excited to bring you Uchis Designs animation stamps. These are fabulous, fabulous. Oh, I'm so excited. And I've made a project for you today. But first I want to show you some of the sets. And look how they move. This is so awesome. There's the kitty cat, I love you. This one's a butterfly, and they just flutter off the page. It's just so wonderful and happy. This one's a garden, and just look at that. Water spraying down to water the flower and make it grow. And this one is a pocket where you can make the heart is animated, and so they pull and it moves. It's awesome. I can't wait to make that and put gift card in there. And this one is awesome as well and moves great. It's happy birthday, and who doesn't need a happy birthday card? I'm the eldest of 11 kids, and trust me, I'm a grandma, and we got lots and lots of people to give birthday cards to, including my granddaughter that is going to receive the ballerina for her birthday card. And of course they have extra grids. This is Uchis Designs animation stamps and sets and dies, and they're wonderful. I've made a project and we're just going to get right into it. This is for my grandson's 5th birthday, and I set 2 of the stamps together, as you'll see here. And I first got out a grid, and I wanted it to be blue. It's one of his favorite colors. And so I colored it with my alcohol marker. You can also use alcohol ink on this. I tried it with, I believe, it was Ranger, and that worked as well, but the marker's so much easier and less messy. So that's what I'm showing you here today. So all you do is just spread the color on there. It dries almost instantly, which is awesome as well. And so it's just showing you here how to color it. You can dab it. If you use alcohol inks, you can dab it on with, a sponge applicator, is what I used. Yeah. And I'm just so excited about these. If you don't like, you've got too much color in one area, you can just rub it off, no big deal. But yeah, I kind of wanted it just to be like a rough color, just to get the color on there. And I believe they also sell pink. And but this way you can change it to any color you want. So I used the happy birthday set, got my Misty out, just in case I had to stamp it a couple of times. But I wanted to line everything up too, and I used my Misty to do a lot of alignment. So I'm just drawing here the square so I can get my stamps in position with a pencil, and I'll erase those later on. Took my stamp out, this cute little character with a balloon, and lined him up, and then the happy birthday on the left-hand side of this guy. I already pre-cut my frame and with my die cut machine. And so I knew I wanted it, my design in the middle of there, so he could just, push, slide. And I also, so I use VersaFine Onyx black ink to stamp them, because I really wanted a real crisp image coming through my grid. And it worked out great. I just had to stamp it a couple of times. And then I also took from I think it was a ballerina set, the hearts, these little hearts, because I wanted some solid hearts on there too. And so I used the hearts, and I put those all over, just tossed them around so there'd be hearts also in the background. And there you can see I just put those on my stamp block. And sometimes I also use my Misty as my work surface because I don't have a lot of space. And so it works out just great. And you just want to make sure to keep the stamp, when you do your stamping, just keep them straight. I really didn't get out a ruler and make sure they're all perfectly straight or anything. It works just fine. So let's see, after that, okay, here's my grid. Now later on, since my grid, just you can see right there, it doesn't cover the whole thing, and that bothered me a little bit. I mean, you can use it just the way it is, and you know, and it'd be fine. However, I took another little piece and colored that and for the end project, and so it did cover the whole design. But you can certainly just leave it exactly like that and everything will be cool. And I just love this. I made the slider is down below there, and I just die cut a circle that came in the pocket, animation pocket set that I showed you earlier, and then die cut a 5 because he's going to be 5 years old, and he's very proud of that. So I thought, boy, I better get that in there. Yeah, and just some foil paper to make it shiny, and because he told Grandma he likes shiny things, I really wanted to customize his card for him. And I'm really excited to give it to him with his gift, and I'm just hoping that some of these things for the frame, I just took 2 stitch dies and made my own custom frame, and then put the slider piece die that you could purchase separately. I put that in the middle. I also made 2 other birthday cards that I will put pictures to those in my blog, and you can see those photos there. I made my granddaughter the ballerina one, and oh, so cute. And also a happy birthday America one, but you can use it for, you know, your guys that like red, white, and blue. Also, you know, and you can go to my blog and see what that one looks like as well. I'll have all information, everything right here. I'm using double-sided tape. I buy mine from the dollar store because it's not as thick, and if I want something thicker, I can always double it up. But with this one, I just left it the way it is. I didn't double up anything. And I made sure to put this on 3 sides. And I made sure to keep some space in there, so when you do slide the grid, it you know, it moves around. Don't put your double-sided tape too close to it, because, well, then it won't move, and you'll be like, oh dear, well, I'm frustrated. But yeah, so that's how you do that. And then you put the frame on top of the double-sided tape. And I really, really love these stamps, stamp sets and dies. I think they're just perfect. They're fun, interactive, perfect for kids. I plan on making a bunch for, of course, our children's hospital, as where most of my cards go. I do have a very large family, and so I make a lot of birthday cards. But I also I don't make one card. I usually make at least 3 of the same card, and sometimes 15 of the same card, because I know I'm going to give them to the children's hospital as well. And so just showing, I'm just kind of adjusting things here. Oh, and I ought to mention, I love my Tim Holtz scissors. My youngest son bought the large one for me. I think it's the 9-inch, and it is perfect for everything that I want to cut. If I have to make, I usually make A2 cards, and the blades are long enough I could just cut it in one swoop, and wow. So I'm just layering my slider now, and I put 2 little pieces of double-sided tape on the back of the slider, which is going to grab the grid, and when you move the button, which is the number 5, then it's going to slide across there, and you'll see the design animated, and it is just so cool. Everybody needs to have one of these and give to their kids. How fun! And it is such a joy to find Uchis designs and their animated stamps, and their products are fabulous. I can't say enough about Uchis designs. I totally had so much fun making all my cards, and I can't wait to give them to my grandkids. I'm using also the glue that I'm using is Scotch glue. I put in the small container there, and it dries clear and strong. It's very inexpensive. It works great. I just really like it. And there it shows, like I said before, the white part bothered me. And I went and just added another little section on there so it would cover the white. And you can see that at the end. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a great day.